See, I'm different. I don't follow these niggas. I do what I want to do, how I want to do it, and if they don't like it, here we go. So look, I don't normally do this, but right now we're gonna react to 1090 Jake. I mean, it's one of my like favorite niggas to watch when it comes to the news because he always get shit accurate. But we gonna watch him.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EO West. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Chicago rapper Money Gang Vontae, who was shot and killed on camera in the Bronx after getting his chain snatched. June 9th, 2022, Chicago rapper Money Gang Vontae was visiting New York City. While with a friend, it's rumored he was looking for music venues and was set to record a music video while in the city. That same friend would later tell police Vontae had seen a local eye doctor stopping by a pharmacy for eye drops in the Tremont section of the Bronx, one of, if not the deadliest borough in New York City. Plagued by gangs and gun violence, summer had just started, and the whole hood was outside. Vontae and his friend were approached by a group of men asking if they wanted to buy marijuana, which was only a trap to get Vontae's attention. The group immediately attacked, attempting to take the chain off Vontae's neck. A worker within the pharmacy would witness the fight before seeing a man pull a gun, in which she told the pharmacist, "We have to move, he has a gun." The fight would spill into the pharmacy and be captured on surveillance video as a worker can be seen crouched behind the counter in fear while the other employees fled to the basement.
That nigga
The
ducked.
video would show Vontae with a ripped tank top in an aisle as another man grabbed him, fighting his way into his pockets. Three of the men would move in, all jumping Vontae as he laid on the floor with one of the men striking Vontae in the head repeatedly with an umbrella. As this happens, the man with the do-rag can be seen stepping away from the fight with the gun in his hand before he can be seen taking the magazine out, checking if it's loaded, and placing it back in the gun before cocking the weapon. It almost appears he took the gun from Vontae, and that's why they were wrestling as Vontae was attempting to pull out his gun that wasn't yet loaded. After the man cocked the gun back, he'd fire a single shot which can be seen either going through Vontae or missing him and striking the floor, causing dust to fly up. As Vontae attempted to crawl behind the counter, the shooter would slowly step forward, continuing to fire another 4 to 5 times into Vontae's body. The video would end with Vontae on his back, his torn white tank top now stained with blood as he lay dying. It stripped him of his chain, his wallet, and his phone.
So hold on. First thing I want to say is, at the end of the day, look. So when niggas go, shout out to my nigga Fire. That's my little boy. So look, when niggas go to New York, it's the same thing like LA sometimes. Like if niggas don't know you, niggas is gonna check you immediately. Like they gonna make sure they already know what the vibes is. You know what I mean? Like so at the end of the day, it's like, you coming out with the chain on and all that, and you in, like, what they say, East Tremont? I forgot what he said exactly, but this is the Bronx, bro. Like, this is a different place. Like, Chicago niggas, y'all could be mad, respected where y'all at, but when y'all come here, niggas is respected here, and they gonna do y'all niggas dirty because they hungry, niggas want to eat. So, for a nigga to come out here thinking it was all good without checking in, like LA niggas do, like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to check in. You have to find a crew or some niggas that you can move with and know what you're doing and how you doing it, because it's crazy.
And an ambulance would transport Vontae to a hospital only 5 minutes away, where the 27-year-old father of a little boy was pronounced dead. A female who worked in the pharmacy was described to investigate his hearing and beg for his life before shots were fired. His last words being, please,
look at that.
We can talk. News quickly
That's
broke of the
fucked
deadly afternoon robbery, leaving many wondering what a Chicago rapper was doing in the Bronx with a diamond chain on. Vontae grew up in the south side of Chicago.
It's like, to me, it's like who he knew out here to come out here. You know what I mean? He came out here. Who he knew out here. You feel me? Like, Because you gotta know somebody to come out here. Don't just come to the Bronx thinking you gonna meet niggas and be cool with niggas and you gonna go to the hood and make a video with Shy K and fuck with Kenzo Baller. It's not gonna happen like that. You gotta know these niggas, because niggas move different, nigga. Niggas is sleeves. Niggas move different.
Born into a musical family, he began rapping at 13 years old and described his hometown as a sinkhole full of people who can't get out or just won't leave. But Vontae was willing to make a sacrifice many weren't able to make. In 2017, Vontae left Chicago, leaving behind his family and friends in what he described as the biggest sacrifice he made for a better future. In Los Angeles, he had to start from the bottom, but felt he had a better shot at survival and began taking his music career serious. According to a friend and his father, he was only in New York for business. Why he was in that specific area of the Bronx with his chain out is
fucking ass. I can't stand these ass. I'm sorry. That's 1090 Jake ass. Don't worry, I'm gonna watch it again. Hold on, I'm gonna watch it again and I'll let the ad rock like when I'm sleeping at night. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you your bread 1090. You know that. You heard, but right now I gotta skip it.
It's true, and it's possible he felt secure in carrying a weapon. Since the murder, police released surveillance video of a group of men standing in front of a deli on 178th
Yo, babe,
Street.
this look like the same niggas. Remember today when we was walking by the pawn shop and a nigga had a cane and the crutches? This was today, babe.
No, that was yesterday, babe.
With the cane and the crutches?
Yeah.
Oh, that was yesterday.
And then we seen them by the store.
Facts. These niggas look like the same niggas. I swear to God. I swear to God. Look at this nigga with the blue beads. Well, you can't see them because they have like their faces blurred out. But look, you see, it was a nigga with the blue beads. It was a fat nigga with them Puerto Rican. He ain't there, but you know what I mean. Like it looked like that type of vibe, like some crip vibe.
Right around the corner from the pharmacy. Two of the men can be seen on surveillance video jumping
Big Rock, you know what I mean? JDJ, you already know.
Would capture a man with a white tee being followed by one of the men from the deli as they walk past the subway next to the pharmacy before going in. The man in the white tee appears to be the shooter captured on video.
Babe,
At this
I think
time,
they calling.
no arrests have been made, and it's sad to see another rapper lose his life. But what hits the hardest is the fact that he actually left his city, his family, and hometown friends without even achieving success.
But
he saw a future for himself that many don't, and he went after it, only to have his life snatched right after his chain. Now, one thing
that's
about it,
up.
this is a trophy to me.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that...
So, you see how 1090 lift up his chain and said this is a trophy? That's how I feel about my chain. Even though it ain't like 1090 shit. This is just the beginning. But when I got this shit, I was struggling. You know what I mean? I was working for a company named EGM. I was struggling like a motherfucker. This is my trophy. This shit say 70. I love this chain. You know what I mean? I got another one too that I don't wear because it don't say 70. You feel me? But you know what it is.
I worked hard for.
I worked hard.
I really haven't spent any of the money that
It was only $750, bro. His shit cost like 20 bands, maybe 30 bands, maybe 100 bands. He got diamonds. His shit iced out, you heard? Excuse me. But niggas work hard for what they got, you heard? Like, straight up. This BX shit, know what I mean? But let him talk.
From YouTube, I just stacked it and stacked it and stacked it up before I really started traveling. But I bought myself a trophy. That plaque is another trophy. They have meaning to me because I worked towards it. I earned it. I don't have many accomplishments in life. I didn't graduate from high school. I graduated in prison.
That's a fact.
I never went to college. I never had...
So I never been to jail like on some long-term bitch shit like 1090. Shout out to 1090. I'm gonna put the link to his original video in the description because I can't just take his video and not show love. You heard? But you know what I mean? He's speaking real shit. Just listen to this man.
Sports trophies and all these other different achievements. This is what I got. I got a hood trophy.
That's it.
And a YouTube plaque.
That's it.
These are my achievements.
And shout out to YouTube for allowing that.
For me, it's nothing more than just a trophy. It's not worth dying over. Because if I can buy it once, I can buy it
twice.
And if I didn't have the funds to buy it twice,
I won't buy it at all. That's a fact.
To hear that he did,
Yo, I fucks with this nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck where he come from. I fucks with this nigga. Like, he a real nigga. You heard what he said, right? If I can't buy it twice, I went. If I can't buy it once, you heard the nigga. You heard?
He needs some milk.
Go against the statistic. Moved out of Chicago, knowing he would most likely either never blow up or just get killed. Went to LA to take his career serious, was in New York for business, and died like that.
It's horrible.
There's things that you could say he should have done, like not being in that area, or being in that area, tapped in with people that are released from
Facts.
And my whole theory about the gun
I just said that.
is the guy was wrapped up with him. The pharmacy worker doesn't say who she saw with the gun. He could have been trying to pull it out to save himself, and dude grabbed him.
Fact.
Because at the end of the day, I don't think the gun was loaded. You see the guy in the white t-shirt walk away with the gun, take the magazine
and
out,
then load
the
it.
fucking bullets, put it back, cock it. If he cocked it while it was loaded, a bullet would have fell out, right? They didn't report seeing a fucking unfired round on the floor. If it was his gun, he wouldn't have had to take the magazine out to see there was bullets in it.
True.
You loaded it up that morning before you decided to take it outside. You would have known what was inside of it, right? So he loads the gun, cocks it,
still then,
and apparently boomed the rapper with his own gun. And that's the dangerous thing about having weapons, right? First off, if you're gonna carry a gun, you're scared to carry one in the head. Don't even fucking carry
having
it.
kids is
An
like.
example like this, you're not gonna have the time to take it out, cock it, and then handle your business. You barely got the time to even take it out. But the thing is, you're not gonna know if you have the balls to handle what you have to handle until that time comes. And if you're not training for it, like going to a gun range, shooting range, actually doing exercises, just standing in your mirror at your house is not enough. You know what I'm saying? You actually have to train.
A lot of niggas do that.
Most people in the street,
niggas be like.
That's why you see most of the killings in the hood. It's just ambushes. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers just running up and shooting recklessly. It's never anything that seems professional.
Hitting the wrong people all day.
So for him, attempting to take out the gun, whatever it was, the other guy gets the gun, pops him. If you're not ready or willing to use the weapon you have and you get into a physical altercation, there's a chance that same weapon will be taken from you and used against you.
That's a fact.
That's the danger of even carrying one.
That's a fact.
If they get control of it,
it's over.
Now, obviously, I'm not going to post a video to YouTube. I literally can't. My video would get smacked down and probably catch a strike. But you could probably go to like a
Reddit
channel and find it.
You could go to Reddit and you could find it. You know what I mean? You could go to Reddit and find it. Or a smaller channel that don't got no monetization. You know what I mean? I seen it.
Over to Reddit, the New York Post.
Oh, he said it.
So it's not like a secret.
I be knowing.
Nobody's seen. And as far as the suspects, they all did this shit barefaced. Literally barefaced. And I don't think they intended on what happened to happen. I don't think they thought a gun would get produced and somebody would get shot the way they did.
But hold on. But before he finishes, the way the nigga shot him though, the dude that shot him, he shot him as if he wanted to kill him though. He aimed at him like a cop would shoot at anybody, bro. Like he held the shit and was bah, bah, bah. He was letting it fly, bro. Like that shit was crazy. You gotta watch it. It's on Reddit. You'll check it somewhere else, like he said, on a smaller YouTube channel. Cause niggas ain't gonna show that. You know what I mean? Niggas is monetized, you heard? But you can find it. Just Google it and you'll find it. That's a fact.
The fucker that's seen on camera shooting, I don't know. That might have been the worst mistake he ever made, because you literally just took a diamond chain, which isn't gonna have much resale value except for the gold, and you just killed somebody in a broad day shooting on camera.
For nothing.
New York doesn't fuck off.
For nothing.
New York got murders like Chicago got murders.
That's a fact.
The difference is the NYPD are gonna catch your ass
immediately,
and sentence you to fucking forever. Versus Chicago,
they gonna let you slap.
A lot of these motherfuckers will get 8 murders before they get caught on anything.
That's a fact.
But, hey, it's 1090 Jake. Let me know y'all thoughts and comments in the comments
section. My nigga.
I'm rocking with y'all.
You already know.
Until next time.
So look, I'm gonna keep it a stack and a half. Shout out to 1090 Jake. Like I said, the link to his original video will be in the description. But what he was saying was all real shit. You know what I mean? Like everything he said. You know what I mean? Like if you look at the video, everything he said, I probably said it before he said it. And shout out to 1090 Jake. You know what I mean? Like I decided to react to one of his shits this time because this was something that happened in my backyard. And I know my backyard too well. You know what I mean? Like a Chicago nigga popped out and he got popped. Because the Bronx is trying to tell Chicago niggas, like, we got this. Like, that's what niggas are trying to say. I ain't saying I got it. I'm a civilian. I'm out here doing YouTube. You heard? I'm out here taking care of my kids. But at the end of the day, niggas is out here and they popping out. They taking your chain. They beating you up. They doing what they got to do. You already know what it is. It's your boy 70, and I'm out. Shout out to 1090 Jake. You already know what it is.
Kill any hero you can find. My name is 7, but you can add a 0 right behind. I mean some old school shit that'll probably blow your mind.